Hello and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, where today we've got lots of things to do. Actually, there's a whole lot available to us now that we have a bow and a hook shot. So yeah, we're gonna do some of the things. I had initially been considering going back to being Child Link to do some stuff as him. But then I realized that if we do the Child Link stuff later, then we will be better positioned to do all of the Child Link stuff. Then again, we're going to have to go back to Child and then back to Adult and then back to Child again at some point anyway. So, whatever. Hey, Drake, great. How many Skulltulas have I got now? 38. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow cuckoo, especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Alright, so... Oh. It seems that yes, my voice is being doubled. I know exactly why, too. There, that should be better. Yes, archery time. Because we have a bow. Barely got that one. Big quiver. Let's try one more time. I don't think there's another reward, but might as well find out for sure. Gyro aiming is fantastic. Love it. Perfect. Rupees. Never hurts to grab extra bombs. I didn't plant the seed there. Oh well. I don't care, Navi. I know where I'm going. Well, that's a lot of money. So the interesting thing about watching so many randomizers of this game is that while I know where a lot of the things are, what I do not know is what things they are going to contain. Did not mean to just fall like that. As you may have noticed, Goron Village is fairly empty right now. There is but one Goron rolling around. Got him. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Link, hero of the Gorons. This Goron's name is always whatever you have named your character. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero, Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please, give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend, Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please, help everyone. My dad Darunia went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Oh. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will calm down if you talk to him. What do you want to ask him? A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. It ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Oh. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. And now we have the Goron tunic. Making this the first Zelda game where Link changes his outfit for reasons other than to reduce incoming damage. Question marks? Pretty sure those are silver boulders, but yeah. So nothing I can do about those right now. Oh, well, we'll have time because we're getting a warp song. It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. Link, I'll see you again. Oh no, suddenly fire! So, we just got the warp song that'll bring us right back here. Which is good, because I've remembered somewhere else I need to be. Actually, would it be better to use the menu at a forest? No, it wouldn't, because that gets me to Zora's River, not to Lake Hylia. Because I have reason to want to go to Lake Hylia. That reason being, we gotta say hello to a scarecrow friend. Or else we're going to have trouble clearing out the fire temple on our first pass. Alright, our pocket cuckoo hatched. Well, there goes a big Poe. There are 10 of them, and we're going to need to kill them all in order to get a bottle. They only appear while you're on horseback, and they always flee away from you in the direction you're facing, and if they touch a wall, they're just gone. So, Lake Hylia these days is a little dry. Link, I was not trying to slap the horse, I was trying to get down. Hey, it's the ocarina! Play that song with it, baby! Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Oh, no, no. I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything, but I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby and hears that song, baby. So now we have access to the Scarecrow's song, which when Navi flies over to a spot and turns green like that, if we play the Scarecrow's song, hey look, there's Pierre. And why is that helpful? Well, Pierre is a hookshot target. And now we can do adult fishing. Hey, mister, I remember you. It's been a long time. How many years has it been? 7 years? What have you been doing all this time? You're my only customer. I'm almost out of business. Seriously, on top of that, my hair. Never mind. Well, do you want to go fishing? Costs only 20 rupees. Thank you kindly. Here's your rod and lure, young man. Mind the rules and have yourself a good time. Yeah, I know how to fish. So I'm his only customer. And I've been gone for 7 years. And he is not yet out of business. This guy must have really cheap living expenses. Because I have now, as of this attempt... Oh, hey look, a loach. Yes, as of this attempt, I have given him a grand total of 60 rupees. Take it. You know you want it. Okay, at least he didn't go to the middle. Oh, I don't... Why did I set the hook? Are you kidding? That scared the big one. Dang it. That's gonna cost me time and or money. All because the stupid little fish scared the big fish. Come on, righty. Fight it. Come on, fish. I know you don't want to be caught. You should just accept it. Dang it. So that's both big fish spooked. I don't even know if one of them can count, so... I need to either... Oh, it looks like it might be back, actually. It is back. Good, it didn't stay spooked for that long. buddy. You know you want this. You know you want it. You want it so bad. Just take it. Yeah, take it. Take it. You know you want it. Come on, fish. Take it. At least I'm not spooking him. All right, buddy. Yeah, you. Just take it. Why you gotta be so picky? Oh, sure. You take it when you're as far from me as you can be. I see. He's getting farther away. I'm reeling as hard as I can. But he is getting farther. This fish can take a long, long time to reel in if he doesn't start basically right next to you. So, we might be here a while. He's just not getting at all closer. Dang it. Did not mean to cast there. I wonder. Nope, not here right now. Hey, buddy. You want it? I bet you do. Yeah, that looks like a fish who wants it. But is this a fish who will let me actually reel him in? Nope. Well, since everybody who is worth anything is in the middle. Actually, wait. The loach might be back out. The loach only takes sinking lures, doesn't it? You're not the loach. Where'd the loach go? Is it still in the middle? Yeah, it's still in the middle. And that means nobody who is available, or, well, no, nobody, well, yeah, nobody who's available matters. So, let's go ahead and stop fishing for now and then go right back in. Yeah, I'm aware that passion alone won't catch me any fish. That's why I didn't catch any fish. Cast too short. Come on, buddy. You know you want it. So close. Yes. Okay. Glad that didn't take very long. Weigh my fish. Whoa, this fish is huge. It looks like a new record. It's at least 18 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. And we got the golden scale. Now we can... Now we've got a 9 counter when we dive. And remember how this guy said something about his hair? What? What are you doing to me? Hey, what are you doing? I told you not to do that. You're terrible. Seriously. Give me back my hat. You're a kind-hearted kid, but don't tell anyone about this. Seriously. I do love that they let you take his hat off like that. Like, there was no reason for them to make that actually possible, but they did it just to add some fun and flavor. And this guy is interested in seeing how deep people can go. And since we now have the golden scale, we can touch the bottom. Though we'll also be coming back and touching the bottom in a different way later on. You may not have noticed, but I've been watching you. You touched the bottom just now. Fantastic. I'll give this to you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Gwaze. I don't think we actually have a reason to be writing this right now. We will have reason to come back to Lake Hylia later, but later is not now. And into the fire temple we go. And would you look at that, the boss key is just so close. But alas, we cannot get to it without first getting the dungeon item. Thus, the paths that we can take out of this particular room are very limited. To just one right now. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is, Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He's revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races who might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. So apparently that boss door had 2 keys. You know, Darunia, in going there, you could have at least saved this guy. He was right here. Like, to get there, where you were standing, you had to deliberately pass him. I'm sorry, Goron dude, but I don't think Darunia cares about you. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. So he wants us to do something about that. Which looks like it'll slot conveniently into that square. So fun fact, when I first played Ocarina of Time as a kid, I did not go to the Forest Temple first upon becoming an adult. The Fire Temple was actually the first temple that I entered. And not only was it the first temple that I entered, it was the first temple that I cleared. I went through it without a bow, and parts of it were agony, and other parts of it were just fine. That's what I did. I did have the hookshot, but no bow. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. And at this point, you should have noticed a theme. Every time we save one of those Gorons, we get a small key out of it. Wait, no. It's... Guess we just came in here for a gold sculpture. Not that that's a bad thing to get, but it's all we went in there for, huh? Rude. So, walls that can be destroyed with the Goron's special crop, huh? Yup, they do sound different. Their special crop being bomb flowers, which, hey, bombs work just as well. There are switches in this temple that you have to strike to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. So, the lava in here does hurt if you stand on it for long enough. But if you're just briefly crossing, it doesn't really matter. Which is why I just stood on it. Taking a bit of a shortcut here. get my positioning right. There it is. So there was also that Goron in the cage down below. I need to remember how to free him, because keys... I think I recall. It involves dropping down from this room. These boulders seem oddly self-propelled. When you're on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Doesn't matter too much if you wear the red tunic, though. Yeah, since I didn't have the bow the first time I ever came to the Fire Temple, I couldn't hit that, which opens the door to our right. Which meant that I had some additional exploring to do in order to find a key to get across. Of course, hitting that switch only lets us in here to get this. We cannot climb this ledge. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. Okay, now we can get through. This firewall is a lot less threatening than it looks when you realize that you can just get on top of these and it'll cross right under you harmlessly. then we could hop down and get the map, but we already have the map, so no need. Now we're on the upper level of this room. And yes, falling down from the room above is how to free this Goron. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. Almost every Goron has just been like, hey, if you see a thing, bomb it. If you find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your ocarina. He just walked onto thin air. Yeah, the hint we were just given was basically, hey, hope you've got the Scarecrow's song already. Not close enough. Yeah, gotta be over there. This room is only reachable via Scarecrow's song. Wow, this hookshot just is not long enough. And yet that slope is steep enough that we must hookshot. Made it. Well, that wasn't really worth it, now was it? And I'm not gonna just drop down the middle there, because that would waste a bunch of time. Take us places that I don't want to be. I suppose 2 gold sculptulas and a huge gold rupee isn't the worst thing for them to have put in a room that's not reachable without Scarecrow's song. It's not like it's the most exciting stuff in the world. It's not going to help us in the dungeon. Didn't mean to toss that, meant to drop it. Knew I heard this thing. And since we've got keys, we need to get our way across the middle to the other side so that we can take the key door there. Rude. You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Which means that this is the pillar that we gotta deal with. And this room is a fire maze. This one ain't. Give me that compass. Well, would you look at that? We're completely blocked off from that side. I wonder if that's of any importance. You can also tell when a door is going to wiggle and fall if it's not connected to the wall. Blowing them up is not a mandatory thing, but a few of them have things hidden behind them. So that switch over there is rusted. We can't open that. And this is also rusted, so I just played the Song of Time to get through there for no reason. At least no current reason. It will be important to get up there later, but later is not now. Okay, just gotta go around there once that firewall's down, because we're gonna be on a timer. So, Flare Dancers, they told us to use the Goron Special Crop. And you can. But you can also just use their sword. I imagine the bombs are just for, like, if you let them get too far away from you when they're running around. Yeah, they're not hard. And we're heading towards the last chest in the dungeon, which always means one thing and one thing only, when we do not yet have the dungeon item. The Megaton Hammer. Well, actually, it's not the last chest in the dungeon. That's right. We still need to get the boss key. Way back near the beginning. I don't believe there's a reason for us to go this way. But I'm going to anyway, just in case I hear a Skulltula. Yeah, this outer path, with all its ups and downs, is much slower than taking the inner path with its thin stairs. Which means the inner path is what we had to do in order to make it to the hammer in time. And we've got boxes that must be safely carried down onto that blue switch. I am going to go back up real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything on the wall at the top of the empty part of the stairs. Okay, yeah, that's just a couple of keys. I guess there's also another chest in here. There were more chests than I remembered. A door is hidden behind the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron's special crop won't work on it. Do you have anything stronger? I mean, I do. Now. A very long fall, and yet we do not take fall damage for it. Nice spin, Link. And time for another flare dancer. See, this one I let get away from me. And there we go. Flare Dancer down again. As everyone knows, when you face a mini-boss once in a dungeon, it's hard, but then if you face the exact same mini-boss a second time, well, then it's just impossible. And there we go, big key. Oh, I see. Big Brother Daruni asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Please help, Big Brother. Oh, so this one's not even giving us a secret, huh? And we have all the Skulltulas here, so this is just time to make a beeline to the boss. It is nice that as soon as you hit Jabu Jabu, almost every dungeon is clearable without any additional trips to it. I can only think of one exception. You know, Volvagia would look a whole lot more intimidating if its arms did more than just kind of dangle. Well, that was easy. Would have taken a lot longer if I wasn't shooting it with arrows, but... And now we get to watch it burn to bones, and apparently its arms had no bones. And Darunia's not here, so clearly he must have been eaten and is gone forever. And we've fixed Death Mountain. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great Sage of Fire. Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship. Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers. And now, just on the off chance that these are secretly red boulders? Okay, I guess they're just not quite so red in this version of Ocarina of Time. I believe this will be double magic. Yep. I've basically just not used magic at this point, but hey, having a double magic meter doesn't hurt. So there's a heart piece over there that we cannot get yet. In fact, we needed to get the Bolero of Fire first. And then we also need to go back to being a kid because we can grow magic beans down there. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a grotto somewhere around here. It might be a Song of Storms grotto, but or no, if there was a grotto, my Shard of Agony would have told me about it. So never mind. Though actually, there is this. Also, it's about time for us to actually complete Dodongo's Cavern. As while we have cleared this place out mostly, there remains one gold Skulltula. Or no, 2 gold Skulltulas that we do not yet have here. And one requires Scarecrow Song. This is the only child dungeon that we have to enter as Adult Link in order to clear out. I mean, yeah, there's glitches you can exploit to clear it out without being Adult Link, but I do not know how to perform them, so I personally have to do the whole Adult Link thing. Isn't there, like, thing? Is it in here? Yeah, I think it's this room. Yep. Secret cave in the waterfall with hearts in it. Or waterfall, the lava fall. It doesn't hurt to jump through there. Yeah, it's just hearts. Not much reason for them to have hidden it there in the first place. Like, I actually have to kill them. Oh. I thought lighting the torches was just for making a chest spawn, but I guess I am misremembering. So we need to go a different way to get to the room that has the other Skulltula that required Boomerang to get. But Hookshot works just as well, which is why I didn't come back with just Boomerang, because Boomerang doesn't get us up to that last gold Skulltula we got. So yeah. And here is the room in question. Okay, I guess I still have to do the intended way of getting that Skulltula, which is to leave the room and then come back. Okay, I guess it's more than just leave and come back. Do I need to actually leave the dungeon or just go multiple rooms away, I wonder? Because if it's leave the dungeon and then come back, then we would have to ride the tall pillar up and then work our way back around to here and then go on through, which it's possible that's what they want. Annoying if it is, though. Okay, so if changing rooms is going to be enough, then this has to be far enough away. So let's give it a shot. Will it be back up now? And the answer is no, it will not. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save and quit, because that'll put us back at the entrance to the dungeon. Ignore the dates. My 3DS's clock hasn't been set since I let its battery die ages ago. And just for good measure, let's go out and back in. And now that platform should be reset. Thanks for letting me know, Navi. I totally couldn't have guessed. Also, you waited 7 years to say that. Link was doing a very bad job of actually facing the thing that I was trying to target. Okay, now the stairs are up. So how one gets onto them is a slightly different quest. Oh, there's vines. That's how one gets onto them. So this should complete our Gold Skulltula collection in Dodongo's Cavern. And indeed it does. So now all 3 spiritual stone dungeons are complete. Wait, no. Wait, yes? No. No. It'll be faster to not do that. I had to think for a moment, like, I want to get to Zora's River, which is past Kakariko in Hyrule Field. Except, wait. Isn't it going to be frozen? I don't have Din's Fire yet. No, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think its entrance will be frozen. Well, let's see if the 40 Skulltula person offers us anything neat. Oh, we're 2 away from 50. Bomb shoes aren't the worst. Backwalking is a lot faster than walking forward. It's one of those things that I have to remember to do, and I'm not the biggest fan of not being able to see where I'm going. Hopefully I do not end up regretting coming this way without having Din's Fire. I don't know if the standard hookshot's long enough to reach the Skulltulate I'm thinking of grabbing here, but it's worth a shot. Cool, my headphone jack got jostled in a way that made it not do audio for a moment. And good, the waterfall is in fact not frozen. Just a reminder of how I handle recording and streaming 3DS games. I've got my modded 3DS, which takes a micro USB to connect to the computer, and that gets video. It can get audio, but if I try and do audio through that, it ends up being not the highest quality, and also it gets progressively desynced the longer I play, which is bad. So I don't want to do audio from that. So instead, I've got a headphone jack going into the 3DS's headphone port. And from there, it's going into the line-in on my mixer. And, of course, the 3DS, its battery life is fine, but it's not the best. Especially not after having a few years to degrade. And thus, I make sure to also keep the power cord plugged in. Which means that at any given time, while I am recording 3DS stuff, or streaming 3DS stuff, I have a USB cable plugged into the 3DS's capture port, a power cord plugged into its power port, a headphone jack plugged into the headphone port, and yeah, that's 3 things right there. I have 3 cords plugged into this 3DS at once, and any one of them can cause issues if jostled. Though the headphone one is the most sensitive to jostling. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something, but how could you carry it? And the answer to that question is in bottles. You don't need fairies, I've got plenty health. And most things in this game aren't dangerous enough to make me worried at all. Yes, this red ice that's around here is meltable only with blue fire. Which makes blue fire effectively a key item for this dungeon. Though not every instance of red ice is worth melting. Like the one that we skipped in here just had a pot in it. If memory serves, that pot contains 50 rupees. So it's not like the world's least valuable pot. But it's not worth my time, because my wallet is full. Let's actually go to the room that does not connect to any others first. So here we've got a heart piece. Definitely want that. Mostly just for completion's sake. This is one of those Zelda games that feels right to go for 100% in. Even though there's nothing they give you for getting 100%, it's just feels right. Like Zelda 1, Zelda 2, those games I don't care about getting 100% in. Even A Link to the Past, I didn't feel compelled, but like this one with its gold Skulltula hunt, and the fact that it puts a marker on the map when you've gotten all the gold Skulltulas in each area, just makes it feel like it's the right thing to do to go for 100% in this game. Thank goodness this platform infinitely respawns. I do kind of want to refill on blue fire here. But doing so is going to probably take more time out of my schedule than if I just went back to one of the other rooms with blue fire in it. At least I still had one bottle of it left. What a terrifying boss of a mini-dungeon this is. I don't know how I managed. And behold, the primary reason I chose to play Ocarina of Time 3D. The iron boots, so heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. But you can walk around with them in your pack without being weighted down. Yep. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Link, I'll see you again. So, in the original Ocarina of Time, the hover boot, or not hover boots, well, yes, hover boots, but also the iron boots lived on the gear screen. So you had to, and in order to get to the gear screen, what we did was we pressed the start button to pause, and then we had to press L to swap to the gear, well, not L, left, I guess, or Z. Yeah, we had to press Z on the N64 controller to swap over to the gear screen, then select the boots we wanted to equip, and then close the pause menu. And we had to do that every time we wanted to change boots. Whereas OOT 3D, you equip the iron boots as an item, and you can just put them on or take them off with the press of a button. It is so much more convenient. I do not miss the old way. And I am going to go get 2 more things of blue fire. Yeah, given that the water temple is all about use of iron boots, like you put them on and take them off very frequently in that dungeon. It is just so much more convenient to have them on a button where you can just use a single button press. And I opened the map real quick there just to make sure that we had all the gold Skulltulas in the ice cavern, and we do. And yeah, Wolfkinson, technically that was the boss of this mini dungeon. It's also an enemy that we've seen as just a regular enemy elsewhere. But they put it in a big fancy room and make you fight it by itself here. So they're clearly setting it up as the boss for this mini dungeon. And it's like, it doesn't deserve that treatment. Thankfully, our breath timer is tied to our current health when it first shows up on screen. And thus, I am able to quite easily get down to that heart piece and float slowly back up before my breathometer goes out. And King Zora is freed. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. And now, I can wear a blue tunic. There is no reason for me to have to jump down. And while I could free this shop with some blue fire, I don't have any reason to. In fact, the blue fire that we still have will be used a good deal later. But there will be an opportunity to use it. So, welcome to the Water Temple, the most infamous temple of Ocarina of Time. Because, well, for younger folks, this temple can be very confusing. So, the boss door is behind that, but we can't get over to it. This is a very vertical dungeon. One minor annoyance is that you can't use your sword while iron booting around underwater. You have to use the hook shot if you want to attack anything. Wow, compass first. The water temple is also the source of one of the more controversial changes in OOT 3D. They added designs to some of the walls to make it more obvious where to go. These designs that we can see here, these colored designs, exist specifically to tell the player, if you go this way, you'll get to one of the water level changers. Nope, that is just too far. Bombs to get through there. Oh, would you look at that? It's someone familiar. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Rudo, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now's not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly. Ooh, I don't have Din's fire. That's gonna be a problem here. Or, no, it's not, because of this right here. Never mind. Problem solved by game design. So we can change the water there. But first... Link does love to spin when doors open. Memory serves, there's something for shooting this. Don't know whether it has to be... Maybe there's a different one of these. Either way, it's not going to be anything like hitting a switch or anything. It's just, if memory serves, you just get some rupees, but... There we go. Water drained. Here's the thing. We want to actually get to the middle level here. Okay, so it's not this one. So with the water lowered here, I can still accomplish nothing because this is the one that we couldn't reach the hookshot target for. Didn't want to leave it alive. One of these days I'll find the one that's special. Unfortunately, we can't quite reach that. Maybe if the water were higher. Actually, no, I don't think having the water be higher would change anything. Pretty sure that's one that we come through from the other side later on. Oh, got a hook shot out. I much prefer when I can just swim out. Ow. Was not angled properly to actually grab the ledge. And now the water is back up to the middle. Okay, you didn't have to show us that game, like... Yes, it's somewhere that we need to go, but... You could have been a little less blatant. Ow. Ow. Maybe the special one's only in Master Quest. That's possible. And just gonna make sure there's nothing hiding up here. Yep, that's nothing. You're a Skulltula. And I see it too, but there's nothing I can do about it from here at present. So before we start opening any key doors, I think I did not want you to climb that. Since we have water at the middle level, that means means we can break into a room here that we could not otherwise reach. Because that needs bombing. You can't exactly bomb it while it's underwater. And forgetting about this key right here is what cost me the most time in my first trip through this dungeon as a kid. We've already been over here. Yeah, nothing left for us in this direction. Unfortunately, that hookshot target is too far away for us. So clearly, we need something else to get through there. Right. And now we can raise the water back up to the top. There is a Skulltula there, but alas, it's just a... Oh, never mind, it is within our reach, just barely. I was going to say it's just a smidge too far, but apparently it is not too far at all. All right, thanks for dropping by, Drick. Great. time now for this temple's most time-consuming room. Because we gotta hit the switch to raise the thing to hookshot across, then hit the switch to lower the thing so that we can climb over it. Then hit the switch to raise the thing so that we can hookshot across. But then hit the switch to lower the thing so that we can climb onto it. And then hit the switch one more time to raise the thing. Like, yes, there are rooms in this temple that take longer. But few that take so long just in terms of waiting for a thing to change where it is. Oh, glad I helped there, Drake Great. Also, hey, it's Dark Link time. What a weird, empty room. But wait, this door is locked. Gee, if only there was something waiting for us. Conquer yourself. What an interesting tip. Yeah, he likes to stand on our sword. And we are going to do this the easy way. Okay, it's less easy than I recall it being. In the N64 version, I remember him just not doing a single thing against the Megaton Hammer. I recall him just, like, sitting there taking it. Oh, I got him. And who said perfectly symmetrical violence never solved anything? Yeah, in the N64 version, you could just bonk him with the Megaton Hammer all day long. Got him. Hey, look, this room wasn't weird at all. It's just a square. And now we have the long shot that goes twice as far. Okay, if any of them was going to be special, it was going to be that one. Link, be careful. Don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Okay. sure there's nothing else I need to grab around here. Pretty sure I've had at least one run where I needed to go back to that room because I missed the Skulltula. Oh. The water here is all swirly now. Maybe it was before and I just didn't notice because I dove too close to the middle, but... swirly. Gone this way, right? I have, but I was stopped. Yeah, I need to get here from a different direction. Looks like I need to get there from middle south. Yeah. I believe middle south is one of the directions that I haven't been able to... Yep, because I needed the long shot for that. Okay. Which means we need to get the water back down to the middle. And to do that, we first need to get the water back down to the bottom, because there's no way into the tower where the middle water changer lives. Unless the water is at the bottom. Or the middle. You can get back in if it's at the middle, but if it's already at the middle, chances are you don't need to go back into the middle water changer now, do you? So, bottom north we haven't done because we didn't have the long shot before, so I need to do that before we forget. Wow, shot the far one without even meaning to. I am running very low on arrows. I shouldn't be shooting these. I know I'm supposed to be able to get up there, but I don't recall how. Perhaps the answer will become clear. Oh yeah, it will. Just looking at the map, it becomes very clear. If only I could have pulled it one step farther, we could have sneezed? We could have squeezed right in. But no, gotta take the long way. Well, it looks like there's no reason for us to fall down there. So kind of those shells to give us arrows. And this is another one where we need to hookshot up. Or no, it's not. I just didn't look in the one direction. And it needs a key that I don't have. Cool. Cool, cool. Wasted my time coming here so early. Excuse me. Okay, there's no reason to actually step up here. I don't know that I actually have to change the water level either. Yeah, I can still see the hookshot target from here, and can still shoot that from here. And here's that small key I needed. Ah. Thankfully, there was still a way out. Still missing at least one Skulltula. Hopefully it's not anywhere too inconvenient. Would love for it to be somewhere that I can just get to. Game? Game, please? There we go. Just needed to move forward a little tiny bit. Oh, good. I don't have to push that block again. So this is the boss key. I was going to say this should be the boss key, but then it was on camera before I could say the things. No Skulltula in there, though, which is potentially problematic. So there is still one more, like, non-boss room, I think. I actually need to get the water all the way up to the top now. Okay, so now gotta go in here to get the water higher. Hopefully the last Skulltula is in that last non-boss room. I'm just gonna bank on that. have a Skulltula. Okay, that is bad news. We left one somewhere. I'll check all the places that I can while the water is up. I'm not going to drain the water again until... until I beat the boss. I'll beat the boss if I can't find it, and then I'll come back in, scour the place for that last Skulltula. Actually, I think I recall we should be able to reach it from here since we've moved the block. No. There's definitely one of these, like, hallways that has a Skulltula in it at some point. Because I recall seeing one behind a gate, like, in some boxes, though that might be in Majora's, or not Majora's, Master Quest. That's where we just were. Hopefully it'll be, like, just... No, it's not going to be just here. There is a room that I remember seeing that I don't remember having seen in here. Now I'm wondering, is it because it doesn't exist in this version of the game, or is it... Am I thinking of a room in a later water trial? These things are possible, though unlikely. Oh, it's here. I need the water all the way down. You know what? I can live with doing that. I just never went in there with the water down. Didn't bomb that stupid floor. Be helpful if it actually showed up as an unexplored area on my map, though. Yeah, since I know where it is, I might as well. And yeah, I'll have to raise the water again, but there's actually an easier way to raise the water. So we gotta go south. Yeah, this is the room. Wasn't even trying to hit that. In fact, wasn't even aware it was there. It was worth one last shot. So now, yep, we are done with Skulltulas here. I'm going to use this to get myself back to the dungeon entrance. I cannot use it to get back to the dungeon entrance. Oh. Yes, I can't. Well, I can. Even better. Takes you back to the warp point is set at the last, like, load zone you went through. Which, in my case, was exactly the door I wanted to reach. So, by misremembering how an item worked, I actually got myself even greater benefit than I expected. Neat. Oh, it's not normal water, is it? I don't know, it sure looks normal to me. Giant aquatic amoeba, Morpha. So clearly I haven't learned the strategy for that, but the thing speedrunners do is they basically get Morpha, or Morpha's core, into a corner here, and then just repeatedly stab it. So it looks like they might have just plain fixed that in the 3DS version anyway, because it went through those spikes. If I could get it, like, actually into the corner of the room, I might be able to just unlock it, but that will take some slight effort. And also, it'll take me not getting grabbed. Let me back. Sploosh? No grabbing. not getting multiple hits, I'm making this much harder than it otherwise needs to be. No! Let me go! Rude. And I've got nothing to heal with, so just gotta be careful. There's the core. There it is. Well, that didn't help. Excuse me, why did that not do damage? There we go. If I had gotten grabbed again, I probably would have died. But I didn't get grabbed again. I feel you, Link. And that is our third temple fully cleared. Link, I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the princess, Zelda? Ha, you can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? And Lake Hylia is filled again. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Link, you did it. Ruto wanted to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Link. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. Sploosh. Now, hopefully there's still time to shoot the sun. Good. There's our clue to shoot the sun, by the way. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. There's our other clue. Now, if memory serves, there's a Skulltula on the wall over here. At night. And this one has multiple times, if it is even a thing. I know that there's been at least once where there's like a Skulltula on a wall in Lake Hylia way out of the way. That's been my last one. Maybe it's not where I remember it? I mean, I just straight up don't know which corner of the lake it's gonna be in. Maybe it'll be by this gossip stone. Nope. And I must have gone the wrong way. There's also one on the top of this tree that we're heading towards right now, so can make it be nighttime again and then go to that. If only it didn't have to look down when I pressed the targeting button while swimming. Am I just completely misremembering? Is there no Skulltula in a corner? Is it child only? Does it not exist? Well, we don't have all the Skulltulas here, so Surely there is still a Skulltula out there somewhere. Probably in some grotto or other if it's not in the corner there. Or wait, no, there's one in the lab. I know that for a fact. It's part of why we were going to come back here later. The other part is to see this spooky shark. Okay, we're still missing a Skulltula here. At some point, I'll look up a Skulltula guide to finish my collection. But that can wait until after I've done all the things that I know how to do. Wait till our pre-Ganon cleanup. Isn't there a grotto near? Yes. Yes, there is. And this is probably just rupees. I don't need to grab it, but I will anyway. Because even just rupees are pretty worthless for us at this point. Oops. Jostled my headphone thing. I'll buy a piece of heart for 10 rupees. No, I was trying to go. If memory serves, one of the trees in that little forest there contains a gold Skulltula. And that's going to be annoying to get. So I think I'll just wait instead of bonking all of them. I will wait until I look up Skulltulas. There's also supposed to be a big Poe around here. Where is it? Do I have to be moving at speed? Alright, got one big Poe. Gonna need to get all 10 to get the final bottle. Which is a shame because the big Poes are the quest that uses the most bottles. So once you're done using the most bottles is when the game gives you another bottle. Anyway, we have business here in Kakariko. Oh no, it's on fire. Get back, Link. Yeah, Outlander, I'm a blue tunic guy until I get gold gauntlets. Then red tunic is a better match. Also, it's easier to just not change tunics. And I just got out of the water temple, so... Looks like you're coming around. Link, a terrible thing has happened. The evil shadow spirit has been released. Impa, the leader of Kakariko Village, had sealed the evil shadow spirit in the bottom of the well. But the force of the evil spirit got so strong the seal of the well broke, and it escaped into the world. I believe Impa has gone to the Shadow Temple to seal it again, but she will be in danger without any help. Link, Impa is one of the 6 sages. Destroy the evil shadow spirit and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. The only thing I can do for you is teach you the melody that will lead you to the Shadow Temple. This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow. Yeah, I don't have silver gauntlets yet, but again, I also just got out of the water temple, and it's easier to not change tunics. Yeah, blue tunic matches the Hylian shield better anyway. Let me take care of the village. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, well, it is time to go back to being Child Link for the first time. I should only have to return to Child Link twice. I wish I could get that back down to once, but I don't have the desert path memorized, so it will have to be twice. Oh yeah. Back to childhood. Just imagine how much use you would get in real life out of a button that you could press to go 7 years back in time. am I doing? Wait, do I have... Okay, I do have the Keaton mask. There we go. First try. So that magic bean that I just planted is arguably the most worthless once you have the hook shot. Because its job is to get you up onto that ledge to break that box, which you can hook shot to. But hey, there's no reason not to plant every magic bean. When I was a child first playing this game, you could not convince me that this wasn't meant to be a Pikachu mask. Just putting that out there. Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a Key something character mask? I've heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that Key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero. His son will never get this mask. This man will be wearing it for all time. Oh, I've got more than 50 skulls, which means I can get all but the final reward. And the final reward is just an infinite rupee source, so it's not exactly the most interesting of things. So there we go. Every meaningful reward that they give. Bottom of the well. That's what I came here for. Bottom of the well. Time to go complete the bootstrap paradox. By question mark, this is clearly a windmill. Yes, Outlander, I will be collecting the rest of the Skulltulus for completion, specifically because they put a mark on the map for them. If you didn't get marks on the map when you got all of them, I wouldn't care. But they put a mark on the map, and therefore I must. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. Yeah, Outlander, I have gotten every Skulltula on multiple files before. I know where the vast majority are just off the top of my head. There's a few that I can't rely on my memory for, and for them, there are guides on the internet. Bottom of the well is an interesting place. Oh boy, nuts. Did I really just spend a key just for a gold Skulltula? Yeah, as a kid, this place terrified me. The Shadow Temple did not, but Bottom of the Well did. I did know that drop was there. I just thought Link would actually jump even if I didn't have the lens out. Well, that's all glowy, but doesn't have anything going on, which means it's not going to give us anything that we need. Isn't there like a Skulltula in the basement here? I don't hear one, so guess not. Excuse you? And nothing back here, so I got everything in the basement, unless... Yeah. Also, another thing that just kind of weirded me out as a kid is the fact that this basement is shaped like some kind of messed up hand. Dang it. Well, at least I don't have to collect all the silver rupees again. Buddy, I'm already leaving. Yeah, it is true that adult Link does make you feel more powerful than young Link does. Alright, let's get this water turned off. Pretty sure I need a key if I crawl through there. I want to grab that, but I want to grab it safely. Take that, green bubble. I guess I should go in here anyway. Oh, wait, there's... Yeah, I do need a key. Need it immediately. And there's also the other spot where the water draining lets me get somewhere. That's where I need to go. Also lets me grab this chest, which I believe might be a key. That's not a key. Though it does open some doors. Ah, there's a key. Right, that's how we get this. Come in through a wall. One of my favorite parts about the compass is honestly just that it lets me see my position on the map. Oh boy, a recovery heart. At least I needed it. To the extent that one can need such a thing. serves this one needs lighting. Okay, killed it before it could light itself, and thus didn't have to risk my shield. And isn't one more of these, like, doesn't one more have something of value in it? Like, I recall there being one with a key, and maybe one more with, I don't know, a heart piece or something. It would be kind of weird if it was a heart piece. And look at that Gibdo just kind of float on out. He doesn't care that he's free. So that one was empty. One that was pre-open had a heart in it. This one had nothing. That one had a Gibdo and probably nothing. Yep, a Gibdo and nothing. And this one had Keys and a heart. So it was only the one that needed opening. And yes, the primary function of the compass would be letting you know where you are, but still, there are a bunch of... I'm pretty sure there are some Zelda games where having a compass does nothing for whether or not you can see yourself on the map. You can just see it by default. So yeah, it's a thing. Wait a sec. Room I'm looking for is here. Don't know why I bothered to grab that. I'm still capped on money. Yeah, most of the handheld Zelda games, the compass is just, hey, this is going to beep when you're near a key. Or in a room with a key. Dang it. I think it's time for me to go get my dang lens. I came in here, opened the chest, did not once look at this wall. How was that close enough? dead hand time. Shame we can't just sever the hands. Yeah, I know that was a shot in the dark, but still. Try and bite me, I dare you. Try it. Oh, sweet, I got broken stick. If you manage to break a stick on, like, just the perfect spot, then you get to keep it despite it being broken. And sure, it's shorter, but it's still longer than the Kokiri sword, and it still does double damage. What could this be? Looks like a lens. I wonder if it lets you see things better. Anyway, this place is dank and creepy. Let's get out of here. Well, let's not get out of here until we're done getting Skulltulas and treasure chests. Oh boy, time to throw those on the floor. Got magic to spare. And just as a precaution, wanted to throw that game. This cord I'm using to connect to the headphone jack of this 3DS is clearly not doing so hot. Hey, just one more chest to get here. No more Skulltulas. Right. Oh, that was close. Oh boy, nuts. Well, that's the bottom of the well cleaned out. And actually, looking at the time, it is time for me to call this a stream. So, thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that, and I will be back on Thursday with more Ocarina of Time 3D. See you then, friends.